Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am meal prepping two dishes. I don't have time to do a full meal prep like I typically do. So I thought to myself, it's better that I do something than nothing so that I can at least have like a good week. So I'm gonna meal prep two juices. I bought this watermelon. I seen it at Whole Foods today. It was a seeded watermelon and it wasn't like a really big one. So I felt like I could make two juices out of this and then make a couple of containers of just like cut up watermelon so I can have throughout the week. And then I'm gonna make curry chickpeas and cauliflower dish with some brown rice. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time to meal prep this week, but it's better to do something than not to do anything. So I'm gonna start off by washing the outside of my watermelon, even though I don't eat the skin, like this part of the watermelon, even though I did see on social media that you should start juicing the actual outer part of the watermelon because it has some amazing health benefits. I'm gonna look into it, but I like to just clean the outside, like the skin of my fruits and vegetables, because when I'm cutting my watermelon and pineapple on my cutting board, I don't want to transfer anything that may not be clean on the outside over to the fruit that I will be juicing. So start cleaning the outside of your fruits and vegetables, ladies and gentlemen. So I am cutting my watermelon like this. I cut it down the middle and then I cut off this green part, which is the rind. Now I have everything laid out in my aluminum foil pan. Don't come at me for using aluminum foil pans. I try not to use them unless it's just for catering, but I don't feel like washing dishes right now besides this juicer. So this is my favorite juice at the moment. Watermelon, pineapple, and ginger. It's so good. If you haven't tried it, definitely give it a try. Like I said, it's one of my top three juices at the moment. And now I am juicing just the watermelon, mint, and key lime. So I'm just putting the watermelon and the mint in the juicer with the key lime because they're so small. Trying to peel them is too much, so I'm just gonna squeeze them into the juice once it's done. So right now it's juicing just the watermelon and mint, and then I squeeze the key lime into the juice. I'm putting one in a plastic container because your juice only lasts, like fresh juice only lasts for like 2 to 3 days. So I'm gonna freeze this so that I can have this after 3 days, or I may save it for the following week. It depends how much juice I drink this week, how much fresh juice I drink. And now I'm just making me some containers of just like cut up watermelon. I really love watermelon, especially during the summertime. So I'm making 2 containers of it, and then I love squeezing some key lime on top, or if you have regular lime, use that. And then I usually put a little bit of salt or some flaky sea salt on top. You guys must try it. Just try it. And I'm just labeling everything so I know exactly what I'm drinking, eating throughout the week. So this is my meal prep for my juice and my watermelon. And now I'm working towards prepping everything for my curry chickpea dish. If you're like meal prepping, it's just good to have all your cut vegetables at the same time. So I'm just cutting up my yellow bell pepper, my onion, my carrots. I'm doing the garlic. I'm prepping everything, so it just makes it much easier to cook. One of the reasons why I love this meal, it's a light, healthy meal. It's anti-inflammatory for my girlies that are on the anti-inflammatory diet. I try to eat about 75% anti-inflammatory food. It really needs to be 90, but it's hard. So I'm gonna say I'm giving myself about 75% of the time is when I'm eating an anti-inflammatory diet. So right now I'm just dicing up the tomatoes. I allowed the onions, peppers, and carrots to saute. I'm adding in my curry powder. The full recipe to this is in the description. So if you need it, it's there. If you end up making this or you want to make this, drop me a comment below and let me know how it comes out. I'm pretty sure you will love this dish. It's vegan. Like I said, I love meal prepping this when I need something light throughout the week. My body just reacts better, I've noticed, to more like vegan food or just eating seafood and stuff. Sometimes the meat is just too heavy. So that's why I'm meal prepping this, because I know at least I'll have 3 meals throughout the week that doesn't have like a lot of like meat and stuff. So right now I am also adding in the vegetable broth. I'm using about a half a cup here. I tend to add a little bit more once I add in the potatoes, because it makes everything a little bit thicker. So I add a little bit more, so a little bit over a half a cup of vegetable broth. Now that I've added my coconut milk, I'm going to add in my chickpeas, and I'm just mixing everything really well, allowing everything to combine together. By the way, this smells amazing. Um, but yeah, you want to let everything combine, and then you're going to add in your seasonings. I listed everything in the caption of what I used, so just check out the captions, or the description. I'm sorry, of what I end up using to season this. I forgot to add my black pepper, so that was that of what I just added to the dish. And I think in total this took about maybe 30-45 minutes, about 45 minutes, because I had to add in the potatoes. So that's what I'm peeling right now. I'm just peeling one potato, and then I'm gonna add that into my dish. Okay, so I told you guys that this is a lazy meal prep. So the brown rice is from Whole Foods. I love this brown rice. It's clean and it gets straight to the point. When I don't feel like making rice, I always use frozen rice. And the cauliflower, I just, instead of buying a whole head of cauliflower so I didn't have to cut everything up, I love this bag too from Whole Foods. So I am adding this bag to my mixture, and I think at this time is when I added a little bit of more vegetable broth because things started to get a little bit, like the sauce got too thick once I added in the potatoes. But I'm also going to remove the thyme now. Yeah, I'm adding in the vegetable broth, and you don't, once you add in the cauliflower, like it's going to cook really fast, so you can let this cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then your dish should be ready and good to go. I also added in some vegan butter at the end too because I forgot to add that in. But like I said, the full instructions on how to make this will be in the caption for you guys, just because I didn't thoroughly explain everything and how I did it. But this video I feel like is very, like, it's very self-explanatory and it's kind of simple. But if it's too much for you, like I said, head to the description, I'm sorry, and that's where I'll leave the recipe. And then I am just gonna garnish this with some cilantro, and that's it. This was an easy, quick meal prep that I was able to get accomplished. And now I have about 3 meals for the week. And then I have some juices throughout the week. And then also some cut up pieces of watermelon. If you made it to this part of the video and you haven't done so already, please leave me a comment below, and like the video, and then also subscribe if you haven't done so. And a lot of the things that I used in the video, like if you're looking for the containers, my juice glasses, like my glasses that I use to meal prep my juices, everything is in my Amazon storefront. A lot of people have been asking, like, where do I get the matcha kit? It's in my Amazon storefront, which is linked below. I want to thank you for watching my video and make sure you are subscribed so